Now, I sit here and I talk about genetic genes, the separation, and the scriptures. And I try to match everything up to give you guys the spiritual, worldly, and scientifical connection with everything. And we can see that sometimes we are lied to, or history has been tricked up or manipulated to fashion those who actually create some of this myth. But you can always find the truth even in a lie. Right here you will see the separation in some of the things that I talk about. Now this is the History Channel, all right?
The oldest fossils of our species, Homo sapiens, are found in Africa at multiple locations. All males of our species are descendants of one man. Y chromosome Adam, the original African ancestor of all mankind.
Based on the Y chromosome genes, we can tell that each man that you have today on the planet Earth is connected because that chromosome goes from the father to the son. The Y chromosome Adam lived somewhere between 150 and 70,000 years ago.
Y chromosome Adam probably lived in a small community, maybe 20 to 50 people at any given moment. He probably lived in the woodlands, in grasslands, either in East Africa or South Africa, or somewhere in between.
I think on the savannah, what you see, the ability to sweat, the ability to dump heat, and move in the midday sun, that becomes a huge survival advantage. And that, in keeping with the thumb and the larger brain, the more strategic ability to hunt, is really what sort of fuels us through that period.
People had this idea that early humans just sat up one day and said, we're going to move to Asia, we're going to move to Europe. It probably didn't work that way. It was probably people slowly expanding their geographic range, one valley at a time.
We know that we left Africa sometime around 70,000 years ago. It was a very slow and progressive phenomena that took thousands of years and generations and generations. Homo sapiens made it to Europe by about 40,000 years ago, and this is in the middle of the Ice Age.
At the time our human ancestors were migrating out of Africa, our future wasn't preordained to be successful. They were in competition with other species. The Neanderthals were expanding out of Europe. There were other hominid populations in Asia following their own evolutionary trajectory.
Our survival was never assured and will never be assured. However, Homo sapiens are extraordinary in terms of the fact that they have this ingenuity.
We're a smart species. We have no rivals among living animals for the level of creativity and intelligence that we possess. I'm very optimistic about the future of our species.
Now, like I said, it breaks it down to you about the separation with the Asians, and then it breaks it down to you about the separation with the Neanderthals. Now, like I've always pointed out, once you get into the genetics and then the scriptures, you'll see where it states, I made them as of apes and elephants because of their evil. Then we get into Esau and why he was cursed. Then we get into the genetics. You will find that the genetics carry these same genes of the Neanderthals, which you cannot find in the black race. Once again, pointing out, not me, but the History Channel.